Okay, now take the 2021 paper. 2021. Now, trigonometry, we are done. Next one. That is it. Construction. Quadratic. Okay, today we have to do the quadratic part. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Today, our discussion is about quadratic Putha. If you listen carefully, at least you can improve your marks massively. Actually, this is a very nice question, right? Even we discussed this question in our fast track. All right. Okay. Anyhow, okay. Now today discussion is 2021 paper 2 question number 6, right? Question number 6. Now this is only today's discussion. Okay. Now first of all, we'll read the question, right? We'll read the question. Okay. I hope everyone joined. Okay. Now, in this part, the length of a side of the square lamina B is, right, 4 centimeter more. 4 centimeter more, okay, uh, than the length of a side of the square lamina. The length of a side of the square lamina B is 4 centimeter more than the length of a side of the square lamina A. So there are two square laminas. One is A, one is B. There are two square laminas like this. Square laminas like this. We'll say we'll take this one as A. We'll take this one as B. Now they have told the length of a side of a square lamina B is 4 centimeter more. Okay, the length of a side of the square lamina B is 4 centimeter more. So this is x mean. This is x plus 4. B is 4 centimeter more than the length of a side of the square lamina A. The sum of the areas of the two laminas is 88 centimeter squared. This is x, mean this side also x, so this side will be x plus 4. This area is equal to how much? 88. By taking the length of a side of a lamina as x centimeter, show that x satisfies the quadratic equation. But now they have given us a data, right? What is the data? If you add these two areas, that is equal to how much? 88. So how can I get this area? Tell me area. It means what are they telling? Area A plus area B, if I add, that is equal to 88, is it? Yes. So area A, you can write an expression, right? Area A is length into length. So x into x scale I can write here. For area B, x plus 4 times x plus 4 I can write like this, equal to 88. Then I can write like this, x into x is x squared plus, if I simplify this, x into x is x squared, x into plus 4 is plus 4x, plus 4 into x is plus 4x, plus 4 into plus 4 is plus 16. That is equal to 88. Now x squared and x squared will be what? 2x squared. Plus 4x and plus 4x will be plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 88. Send the plus 16 to this side. So I will get, okay, 2x squared plus 8x, not plus 16 to that side. Anyway, take the plus 88 to this side, minus 88 equal to 0. Then finally I will get an answer like this, 2x squared plus 8x plus 16 and minus 88 mean minus 72 is equal to 0. But they have asked us to prove x squared plus 4x minus 36 equal to 0 kila. Right? So if they have asked us to prove like that, I have to write, what should I do? I have to divide everything by 2. If I divide every single term by 2, how much I will get, Puta? X squared plus 4x minus 36 equal to 0. Please, Puta, when you are coming, please bring your past papers, right? Are you guys happy? Good. Okay. So this is equal to 0 because these are the questions again, it's going to repeat. So after participating all of this, definitely you can go for massive results after with all our programs. Okay, past paper program, crash course program. Okay, crash course means speed revision program, right? Target paper program. If someone participate honestly with proper working, definitely Puta, you will go to A with the proper work. Hurry. Now after completing this, by taking the value of square root 10 as 3.16, they have asked to find, okay, find the length of a side of lamina A. Now they have asked to find the side of a length of lamina A. Now you can do like this. You should know normally I advise all my students do use the equation method, because the equation method always we say safest method. So what is the equation method? X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. We tell like this. So x is equal minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a mean. I can write like this. X is equal minus b mean, first of all I have to put ABC values for this. If I use ABC values for this, what are the ABC values, Puta? Remember, if I, whatever the number here, this number only A, that's 1. Whatever the second number is B, third number is C. That is ABC values. So I will write the ABC here. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, C is equal to minus 36. Then if I substitute these numbers, whatever the numbers here, if I substitute those, so for B I have to put minus 4. Plus or minus square root, for B squared I have to write 4 squared. Minus 4AC mean 4 into A is 1, C is minus 36. C is minus 36. So I have to put minus 36 here. Divide by 2A. 2 into A is how much? 1. Then if I write like this, x is equal Okay. Minus 4 plus or minus square root. 4 squared is how much? 16. Minus into minus is plus 144. Okay. Divide by 2. So I can write minus 4 plus or minus square root 160 divided by 2. Putha, consider they have given a square root value here. They have told take root 10 as 3.16. Then what should you do? You have to understand if they have given a square root value. If they have given a square root value, in why they have given the square root value? Because to break this into that particular square root. So minus 4 plus or minus square root. This 160 will break like this. 10 into 16 kilo I can break. It means you have to break this 160 into the multiple of this. So if you break this to multiple and divide by 2 mean, I can write like this minus 4 plus or minus. Okay. This square root 10 has a value 3.16. Square root 16 has a value, how much? 4, right? Square root 16 means 4. Putha, listen carefully, don't write anything now. Divide by 2. Putha, when there is 2, remember, this full thing we consider as one term. And from here to here we consider as one term. This 2 belongs to both of these terms. Remember, if both these terms, if we can divide that particular thing by both of these numbers mean, if we can divide like that mean, remember guys, we can simplify like this. We can simplify for this 2, we can simplify this both the things. 2 divided by 4 will be 2. 2 divided by 4 will be 2. So I can write like this. Okay. What can I do? Minus 2, sorry. So we don't want to mark this line. Why? Because now nothing is down. So I can write directly. Okay. Minus 2 plus or minus 3, 3.16 into 2 bin 6.32 kilo. I can write it here. Then I can simplify this. I can simplify this. If I simplify this, I can get two answers for this. X is equal minus 2 plus 6.32. Okay. It means if I simplify this, I will get an answer called 4.32. Or I can write x is equal minus 2 and I have to get, earlier we took the plus 1 and now we can get to the minus 1. Minus 6.32. Now I will get minus 8.32. Now which one is the correct answer? Yes, 4.32 should be the correct answer. Why? Because length cannot be negative. So you have to write x is equal to 4.32 centimeter. Within brackets you can write length can't be what? Negative kila you can write. Length can't be negative. Okay. Length can't be negative. And third question they have asked another thing. Anna third question I will write here. I will do here. May ABC 1 436 now I will erase. My final part take. The final part. The third question. Actually, this third question is not related to quadratic. What they have asked here, guys, they have asked actually whether you can do these things alone. Okay, they have checked whether you can do these things alone. Ari, the question is, they have asked the question like this. Okay, now what is the question? The question is, okay, show that the difference, show that the difference in the areas, okay, of the laminas, of the two laminas, okay, is 8 into 6.32 into 32 centimeter square. Actually, because this is normally everyone can't do the third question. It been normally you get a chance to do up to here, but actually what they have asked, the difference between these two lamina is equal to that much scale they have asked you to show. Now what is the difference between these two laminas mean? Have they given a value for x here? Now we found for x. How much is that? 4.32. What they have asked, have they asked for any nearest whole number or something? They didn't tell any whole number or anything? No? Okay. Then they have asked the difference. If you see the difference, now which one is big one? B or A? B's area is big. then how can we write? Area B minus area A කියලා will write. Area B minus area A. Area B is how much, Puta? That is x plus 4. I can write as x plus 4 squared here. Area A mean I can write as x squared. Puta, when you see this, what comes to your head? Can you see this is a factorize? What factors comes to your head? Yes? What factor? Difference between two squares. What comes here? Difference between two squares. So difference between two squares mean. How can you do this? You can write x plus 4 squared mean you can write x squared. No, not like this. You don't want to solve this. You can write normally if it x squared minus y squared, how will you write this, Buddha? X squared minus y squared mean how will you write this? X plus y and x minus y. Likewise, this full set and this set and this set, you have to write as x plus 4 plus 6, x plus 4 minus 6. You can write like that. X plus 4 plus 6, other one x plus 4 minus 6 here you can write. Then what will happen? This plus 6 and plus 6 become 2x plus 4 times minus 6 and minus 6 become 4. Even I can factorize this. If I factorize this, if I take 2 out, what will be here? X plus 2 times 4. Then 2 and 4 I can multiply together. So x plus 2 times 8 kila I will get here. X is how much? 4.32. Then now for x I will put 4.32 plus 2 times 8. 4.32 plus 2 mean how much? 6.32 times 8 centimeter squared kila you get the answer. Then they have asked to show this. No? Can you understand this? Okay, now let's see how they have distributed the marks. They have distributed the marks like this, Puta. Okay, carefully listen. Now, the distribution of marks. They are in O-level paper. They have distributed like this. For getting an expression x squared. Okay, for getting the expression x squared, they gave 1 mark. Okay, for getting x squared here. Okay, for getting this one, they have given 1 mark. And for getting x plus 4 squared, for writing that x plus 4 into x plus 4, whatever. Any step, they have given 1 mark. And for making these things equal, and they have given 2 marks there. Okay. Again, for writing this step, 1 mark. For writing any of this step, 1 mark. Then finally, HRI. For other things, they haven't given marks. For writing this, so this, they didn't give marks. For checking these things only, they gave marks. Then the next one is when you're solving. Okay. Remember, Puta, when we are solving, careful, this is a very important point. Some students, what they have done, for this b squared is there, no? So directly 4 squared is 16 kilama they put here. Remember, you don't get marks. Some people are lazy to simplify, to write another step. They have 4 squared and 16 kila we know they put 16 here, Puta, you don't get that mark. You have to put this substitution mean you have to substitute as it is. For b, you have to put 4 and you have to write as a square. For substitution, you get 1 mark. Can I correct substitution? You get 1 mark. If you haven't substituted properly, you don't get 1 mark. Okay. Then after that, for getting this step, you get 1 mark. Then for getting okay, this, for selecting this one, you get 1 mark. For getting these values, you get 1 mark. So you get how many marks for this question? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 marks they have allocated. Okay, again 4 marks they have given for the, in this 4 marks they have given for creating the equation. 4 marks creating the equation. Then 4 marks here for the solving this question. And finally, for getting like this, you can do this in many ways. At least for selecting this one properly. X plus 4 squared minus 6 squared kilo correctly are selecting 1 mark. And finally for this any step they have given 1 mark. So finally 10 marks they have given for this question. And finally you get 10 out of 10 for this. Right. So this is the way how they have corrected the things. So understand that this is very important. This mainly the session is you have to understand how the marks are distributed for each and every question. Okay, that's the main thing we expect from this. Okay, now that is fine. Now I'll erase. Now we'll go to the next one. What is the next question? Arithmetic and progression. In the arithmetic progression, today we plan to discuss two questions. Last couple of weeks we could discuss only one question. Seventh one. As shown in the figure, a tap pen, 18 flowering bushes are located such that they are collinear. The distance from the tap to the first flowering bush is 5 meters, and the distance between every two consecutive flowering bushes is 2 meters. Right. Now, this is a question related to flowering bush. Now, let's erase this. Now, question 7. Question number 7. In the question number 7, as shown in the figure, a tap and 18 flowering bushes are located such that they are collinear. The distance from the tap to the first flowering bush is 5 meters, and the distance between every two consecutive flowering bushes is 2 meters. Write separately the distance from the tap to the first, second, and third flowering bush respectively. So the first one. Okay. Okay. So what is the first one, Buddha? The first question. What do you have to write here? 5, ne? Second one? 7. Third one? 9. First, second, third flowering bushes respectively. No? So these things are fine. Then after that they have asked how far, okay, how far is the 8th flowering bush from the tap? Okay. Second one, what do you have to use here? Tn equals A plus n minus 1 d. What is the A's value? 5 plus n is how much? For the which flowering bush? 8th flowering bush. So I have to write 8 minus 1. D is how much, Buddha? D is 2. Then I can write this 5 plus 8 minus 1 is how much? 7 into 2. 7 into 2 is 14 plus 5. Directly you can write Buddha 19 meters here. But no need to write another step called 5 plus 14. Not necessary. You will get full marks for this. Number 3, I will discuss the marking at the end. Number 3, they have asked which flowering bush is 37 meter from the tap. What is 37 meter? Term place or terms value? 37 mean terms value. So what is the formula? We have to use Tn or Sn? For the speak. What formula? Tn formula. So Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 d. So how much is Tn? 30? 37, no? So if I write 37 here for Tn, A is how much? A is 5 plus n is how much? N don't know. Minus 1. D is how much? D is 2. D is 2. Then if I write like this, okay, send the 5 to this side, then 37 minus 5 equals n minus 1 times 2. So 37 minus 5 is how much? 32. Then the 2 to this side, divide by 2 equal n minus 1. Okay. Then the next one is 32 divided by 2 is how much? 16. So I can write 16 is equal to, we'll write that on the top. 16 is equal to n minus 1. So next step, direct write n is equal to 17. No need to send the minus 1 to that side and directly in 17 will write. It means 17th tap only at 37 meters. Piyumi fills a bucket with water from the tap, carries it to the first flowering bush, waters it and returns to the tap. She fills the bucket again with water, carries it to the second flowering bush, where waters it, returns to the tap. Likewise, she do in this manner, separate bucket of water to each flowering bush respectively. Finally, she places the empty bucket next to the tap. Show that the total distance she walks during the activity is more than 790 meters. Putha, she will walk up to the 18th tap now. So we can find the total for 18 terms. So I can write Sn equals n over 2, 2a. Or now I can do like this. I found 37 mean 17th term value. How much will be 18th term value? 39. 18th term value is 39 kl I can find. Again, when I'm going to do, I can write like this. I can write T18 is equal to 18, T18 is equal to 37 plus 2 kl you can write and you can show 39. Because 17th term value only 37. So I can use this Sn formula. Sn equals n over 2 a plus L directly I can use here. N mean which term? 18 divided by 2. First term's value is how much? 5. Last term's value is how much? 39. I can add these two. So I can write 2 and 18. I can simplify 9. Put the next term directly multiply 5 and 39, 44. 9 into 44 is how much? 396. 396 meter mean actually this is her one direction. Only for going. Then again same distance you should come back. So what is the total distance then? 396 meters mean this is actually one direction. So you can find total distance here. Total distance will be how much? 396 double. Then how much? 792 meters. So what they have asked, show that it's more than 790 meters. So next step you have to show 790 is less than 792. You have to show. And this is the way you have to show this. I think if they have given this year, 2021, they have given only from arithmetic progression. Actually, can you understand to do this question? Actually, it's not taking much time. When you can do this very quickly? If you know the multiplication first. But if your multiplication divisions are slow, mean guys, Siravata, you can't do this easily. Now let's see how the marks are distributed for this. How the marks are distributed for this activity. Okay. For writing 579, they have given 1 mark, Puta. For writing this, they have given 1 mark. For writing 19 meters, for substitution step 1 mark. Okay. For the substitution step 1 mark, they have given 1 mark for the formula. Wow. She have just written the formula 1 mark. Nice. For getting 19 meters, 1 mark. Puta, only for the second question, they have allocated 3 marks. Total 3 marks for second question. First question, 1 mark. Box has been final allocation for that question. And next one is for finding in 17. Now already they gave marks for this. No? For the substitution, they gave 1 mark. For the answer, they gave 1 mark. They give like this. We'll see after this directly if someone write n equals 17 still fine. If you can understand now to get 37, how much should be n kilo if someone guessing? Now 5 plus mean this multiplication answer should be 32 kilo he's guessing. Because this should be 32 plus 5 only 37. Then to get 32, then what plus into 2 is 32 mean you will think 16 into 2 only should come as 32. To get this brackets value as 16, this n should be 17 kilo. Someone thinking and writing me. If someone can think and write that part, still you get full marks. I can understand. You can think and write like that kilo. So see how they have given marks for substitution 1 mark. And if someone direct write n equals 7 is still fine. And the next one. They have asked this one for substitution, they have given 1 mark. For getting 396, they have given 1 mark. And for getting 792 meters, they have given 1 mark. After that, for showing this 792 is more than 790. Okay. And you get 1 mark. Right. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 marks they have allocated for the last question. Okay. Only 2 marks for this question. Right. So this is the way they have given 10 marks for this. For understand, Buddha, can you understand maths? Loku scene did you understand? Actually, bang, if you practice this again and again, if you participate all my programs, Siravata, Harrietama, if you do all my work, we don't give much homework. Homework we are doing in the class itself. Right? So you can do this really well. I think don't miss this chance. So everyone do this well. So maximum we'll try to discuss. Then we have uh, to discuss question number 8. Next week, you complete question 8 and 9. Question 8 is related to construction. Question 9 is related to proving. So complete those things and join our next week's session. Until that, good night. And thank you for participating. Right. A minute.